Good afternoon, I'm Raylene Ramsey. This is your afternoon news fix for Monday, the 7th of October. The Prime Minister will attend the Association of Southeast Asian Nations Summit in Laos this week. Chris Luxon says ASEAN partners are key for New Zealand. The 10 member states make up New Zealand's third largest export market, with $9.6 billion in 2022. Luxon says it's an opportunity to enhance relationships with individual countries and with the bloc as a collective.
A lot of it will be focused on the values that we stand up for around national sovereignty, international rules-based system, freedom of navigation. We want a peaceful and stable region, and we also need to continue to advance our economic interests.
Luxon has acknowledged the terror for Israeli citizens a year ago today when Hamas attacked. The Palestinian militant group killed more than 1,000 people and kidnapped more than 200. Israel has since killed tens of thousands of people in Gaza. The conflict spread through the Middle East, with Iran and Israel now exchanging heavy fire. Luxon says Hamas set in motion an unacceptable cycle of violence.
The continued loss of life is really appalling, and the violence must end. And there simply is no military action that will reduce regional tensions and conflict.
A homicide investigation in Auckland, with police saying a man seems to have been run over by his own car. The man was found dead in the middle of Point England Road on Saturday night. Thomas Rice has more.
Acting Detective Senior Sergeant Mark Greaves says the man's vehicle was stolen and was recovered yesterday morning. He says they're now looking into the car's extensive travel across Auckland while stolen. Greaves says this doesn't appear to be gang-related and no arrests have been made.
TVNZ says it plans to drop its One News website early next year as it chases down $30 million in savings. Azaria Howe reports.
The state broadcasters held a meeting unveiling its new strategy to staff. A TVNZ spokesperson says this will ensure the business remains sustainable and relevant. TVNZ says it plans to invest in news for streaming service TVNZ Plus and to close the news website in February. Its youth platform, Renews, will focus on videos rather than also doing articles.
Final decisions will be made after consultation with staff. The Police Minister is defending gun law changes as minor and technical. Submissions on the government's Arms Amendment Bill are open until the end of the month. It will remove some gun club requirements and ends an information gathering measure on firearms sales. Mark Mitchell says the changes affect volunteers running gun ranges and improve public safety.
That's where safety rules are actually delivered, safety around the use of firearms and the ability to be able to use them in a controlled environment. We don't want the ranges closing. People go and start using firearms out in public.
To sport. All Blacks veterans Sam Cane and TJ Perenara have been retained in the 36-strong squad named for the Northern Hemisphere end-of-year tour, with the only change being Cam Roigard returning from injury to take the place of Crusaders halfback Noah Hotham. Hayden Wilde is top of the Super Triathlon standings, heading into next month's decider in Saudi Arabia. Penrith prop James Fisher-Harris is at peace with his decision to head to the Warriors following the Panthers' NRL Grand Final win over the Melbourne Storm. I'm Raylene Ramsey, and that is your latest news fix. We'll be back with the next update tomorrow morning from the Newstalk ZB newsroom.